Are y'all ready to pat your pockets on Prize Picks? These are the best plays when it comes to the Kansas City Chiefs, when it comes to this Sunday that is about to rock y'all's world. This is going to be a three-peat, and I'm following a lot of the narratives here as I give you the best plays from Kansas City. I want to start with this one, C-Cat. There's a lot of storylines and buzz coming out around one DeAndre Hopkins, right? Like, he's a guy that has not been used heavily in this Chiefs offense. He's a guy that also has not seemed to be complaining at all about being a part-time player and not getting a lot of targets. D-Hop, his reception stat projection right now on Prize Picks, 2.5 receptions gives you the demon emoji, which is the little red one, which means, yeah, it's actually even more advantageous. You get even more of a bump to your money to play that one. I love hitting more on 2.5 receptions for D-Hop or even 13.5 receiving yards. That's extremely low for a guy that wins one-on-one and is a great security blanket on third down. How would they not use him in the Super Bowl?
It feels like this acquisition hasn't had too much legs throughout the end of the regular season and the playoffs, and then all of a sudden rearing its pretty head is a Hopkins big game. I don't see any flaw in that.
That is going to be the one that I include in all of my Prize Picks lineups leading up to Sunday. Another one that feels like free money, again, none of them necessarily are. Patrick Mahomes, we know what he does in big games, especially when you're playing against strong defenses. His rush attempts have now been bumped up to 6. You got to go more or less on 6. I still am taking more on this. Either the Chiefs win and he gets it with some nil outs at the end, or like we've seen all throughout this postseason run, he's going to use his legs on key downs to make sure the ball keeps moving forward. This right here, I absolutely love it. It feels like a sucker play how much I love what this can do and hit, man. He's hit it these past 2 playoff games.
Yeah, exactly. Past 2 playoff games, it feels like whenever the calendar moves to January and February, Patty runs. Patty's an intelligent runner of the football. He does it when he has to, and when does it get more important than right now?
Play these picks now before that number jumps again, because the more it jumps, the more nervous I'd get. He had 11 rush attempts against Buffalo and 7 against Houston. Expect him to use his legs, especially against that Eagles defense. We're sticking with just Chiefs players, and a lot of people are all over Xavier Worthy based off what he did in the AFC Championship game against the Bills. He was a dog. The one number that still isn't high enough, the stat projection that still is too low for me, is rushing yards. 6.5 rushing yards, that's the bar to clear. He had 16 rushing yards against the Bills. He had 10 against the Steelers, 10 against the Texans, 30 against the Browns. The only time he didn't have more than 6.5 in these past 5 games. -8, a play got blown up against the Texans. Xavier Worthy's going to have more than 6.5 rushing yards. He's likely getting multiple attempts.
I've got a guarantee for Sunday.
What you got?
I'm putting reputation on the line. Travis Kelce, more than 0.5 rush plus receiving touchdowns.
Got to happen.
You got to know what's best for business, and you got to know when going against one of these defensive lines like the Eagles have, very ambitious, a lot of firepower. We are going to see a Patrick Mahomes shovel pass up the gut to Travis Kelce on Sunday. That is going to happen in the Super Bowl. I am very confident in Travis Kelce, and you get the red devil emoji on that too.
That's a red
Travis
devil.
Kelce more than 0.5 rush plus receiving touchdowns.
Those are 4 plays that can pat your pockets on Prize Picks just from the Chiefs. We'll be giving you more teams down the line. Again, Hopkins, more than 2.5 receptions. Mahomes, more than 6 rushing attempts. Worthy, more than 6.5 rushing yards. And Travis Kelce, touchdown. Put it in your plays, and you will be pocketing some cash. What is Prize Picks? It is America's #1 daily fantasy sports app. When you jump on the app right now today, you see the promo code on your screen. THEOD. Use promo code THEOD when you sign up. You play a $5 lineup. You get $50 on me. $50 to play and win more cash. And how do you win? Well, you do exactly what we just did. You look at the stat projections. You hit more or less on between 2 and 6 different players. You can do this in any sport. Of course, you got one last chance to do it in football. Do it on the gridiron. Win some money, some real cash today with fast and easy withdrawals. Prize Picks is the place to run your game.